Oh, change of room. I moved to uni! Yay! First week in university has pretty much been over and done with now. That pretty much just included Freshers Week though. You might be able to tell that I'm talking a bit more quietly than usual. I'm sorry if it doesn't sound that good, but I've suddenly realised why whenever I watch any YouTubers and they're at university, they talk quite quietly. It's because the walls are so thin in my accommodation. They are so thin. That means I can pretty much hear everything the person next to me does, and they can hear everything that I do. So talking to yourself in your room to someone you've only known for a week to seem a bit weird. So for now I'm just going to keep the volume down in my videos. Freshers Week. Didn't actually do much for Freshers Week. I went to a quiz, had a few drinks, but there have been parties every single day and partying is not really my thing. To anyone who's thinking about going to university or is going to university next year or something and they're really worried about, I don't know, seeming boring to their flatmates because they never go out. I'm in that boat right now and it's alright. There are going to be people around who are like you, who don't want to sit around, who do want to sit around, but don't want to go out partying all the time. It doesn't appeal to everyone, and that's fine. There's nothing to be ashamed of that you're an introvert or prefer your own company. I've already met a few people who are not doing my course, they're doing the animation course, but I was talking to her and she went out once, didn't really like it, and has pretty much stayed at home every night since. I'm in a different boat than everyone else kind of, because I was really lucky in that 3 quite close friends of mine from college are all going to the same university as I am. I'm actually living with one of them right now in this flat. But yeah, that's another. None of them are doing my course, but it's nice to have kind of like that safety net. That doesn't mean I'm recommending that someone purposely chooses a university that their friends are going to. We didn't do that. It just happened to be that we all wanted to go to the same university, which is the University of Lincoln. It's a really, really, really pretty town actually. There's a cathedral on a hill, and I'll show you some footage of that because I went up after a night out and just walked up the steep hill. It's called Steep Hill, and trust me, oh my god, it's so steep. It is really, really, oh god, just thinking about it gives me a stitch in my side. But yeah, getting to the top of that, and it's all lit up at night, and it is breathtaking. It really is. There was this kind of alarm system there, which is that I think it's just for teenagers, because you know how teenagers can hear things. High-pitched frequency is better than someone who's older. I just realised, you know how teenagers can hear things? Anyway, they can hear high-pitched frequencies basically. And around the cathedral there is like this high-pitched alarm going off. It's really, really high. You couldn't hear it, and you can only hear it when you're facing the cathedral directly. If you move your head slightly, you can't hear it anymore. So it's very localised. But I'm guessing it's to stop any teenagers from hanging around, because if you hang around for too long you start to get a headache, and then you start to, especially if you've had a few drinks, it's really hard to like walk and stuff. It can mess you up a bit. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm actually just getting over a cold. My 2 friends have already gone to university. They've already been there a year. I went back and changed my subject in college, so I'm a year behind them. But they were all talking about this thing called freshers flu, and I was like, please, not everybody's gonna get sick. I'm not gonna get sick. You get sick, trust me, everybody gets sick. I had a really bad cold for like a couple of days. I'm really lucky that it happened at the beginning of the week. Well, I guess some people would probably rather have it at the end so they can enjoy Freshers Week, but I had it at the beginning, so it doesn't interrupt my studies. It just means that I wasn't particularly fun during the first couple of days of Freshers Week. So while everyone else was out partying and going to raves and phone parties and stuff, I was pretty much chilling out on my flat a couple of times. We went to a Wetherspoons, I know, wow. Walked up a hill, played lots of Smash Bros actually. I had never played Smash Bros before I came to university because my parents are kind of against game consoles a bit, and so my friend who I'm living with has a Wii U, and the 4 of us have just been playing Smash Bros all the time. I like Kirby. I'm very good with I'm kind of good with Kirby, my favourite character at the moment. Never played any game with Kirby in it before, I just like the fact they can eat people and steal their powers, so that appeals to me. So yeah, that's been my freshers week, just sitting around drinking more alcohol than I ever had before, which isn't saying much actually, because I used to drink like once a month or something, and I have pretty much drunk every night this week. Not getting drunk, just had alcohol of some kind. And yeah, that's pretty much been my freshers week, and next week I start the lectures. I'll try and keep you up to date on how university life is treating me. I know I don't really do YouTube videos with any frequency, but this is a change, I think. I think I'm going to have a lot more free time than I used to, which I am finding. I don't have not as many people to talk to, like having to keep your parents up to date with everything you're doing and stuff. You just find you have a lot more free time, and so hopefully some of that will be taken up doing this. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. Bye!